Welcome to Market Monkeys. This week we're going to talk about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Let's get into it. Right.
Bitcoin, tell me. What's going
That's
on?
all you hear all the time now. Everybody's talking about cryptocurrencies. They're going up like crazy. The main one is Bitcoin. The Canadian one is Ethereum. And because on the site I'm on, Coinbase, which is one of the biggest ones at the moment for trading coins. And they do another one called Litecoin. But some of the percentages they've gone up over the last 12 months, this is what's getting everybody in a fever mode, right? But let me just give you the percentages. Like, I've just got them here. Bitcoin's gone up over 1,651% this year. Ethereum, the Canadian crypto, has gone up 9,568%.
It's not bad.
Well, it's not bad, but of course, when you're jumping in on these things, when they've gone up that already, Scott, you tend to think, are we just following the lemmings? But I don't think these things are going away, but is the world ready for it right today? Anyway, and Litecoin has gone up 7,607%. But right, that's fantastic in the 12 months. It's great if you got in really early. Great. But I'm looking at today. Right, and you look at Bitcoin, right, last Sunday, just gone, you could pick it up for nearly 19.5, 19.7. It hit its peak, 19,753, I think, was the peak in American dollars. That was the peak last Sunday. But today, you can pick it up this morning for 15,000. You know, it is fantastic.
It's very volatile at the end of the day.
You know, how do you put a value on currency?
Well, it's all about, GDP and things like that of a country, right?
That's right.
Basically, and
I realise the future,
value of where it's coming from.
Yeah, I think down the road this is going to be the future. But
I think there has fantastic potential.
Yeah.
At the moment, there's just no base for it. It's all everybody's hugely speculating.
Doesn't matter who you talk to; they're all talking about cryptocurrencies and they're buying them. They don't know why they're buying them.
Well, because of the great gains and the potential, right?
Yeah.
And everybody's seen it going up, thinking that it's gone up this fast, so why can't it go further? Which is possible.
Yeah.
I just think to myself that I don't think these cryptocurrencies are going to disappear. This is something like you think of like the .com boom, where everybody was speculating on these amazing things could happen, which they could.
Yeah.
But it's 10 years later. It wasn't at the time. They weren't ready at the time. Now, when you're looking at something like this, I think we're in the same sort of phases. Everybody's running this thing up like it's crazy.
Yeah.
And what we're looking at is you're looking at euphoria.
Yeah. I've been talking to people that don't do any investing. They're talking about buying cryptocurrencies. They don't know why, because everybody else is talking about it, has created a fever. Even amongst people that don't even buy any stock, they want to buy some. They don't even know what they want to buy. They just want to buy cryptocurrency. And I'm thinking, the
possibilities of it. And everybody's, all of a sudden, the papers are putting out there, billionaires have been made overnight. Well, they invested in 2008 when it was like, what knows what, 10 cents a Bitcoin or whatever it was, ridiculous.
It was 2009, 2009.
Or however low it was.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden they're multi-millionaires, right?
Yeah.
So, and everybody's thinking, wow, they've done it. I'm going to put $500 or $1,000 or I'm going to put my life savings into this cryptocurrency. Which in the long term, maybe 15 years from now, it'll work out okay. But within a year, I don't see it's going to be. Some people it might work out fantastic, and I hope it does for the people that are in it. But for me, I'm standing outside thinking to myself, "Wow, people are going nuts over this." But why are they buying it? You can't. It's a currency. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like something that's thinking.
They're not running
you
business.
can take this and I can make more money with it because I can do this with it, that with it.
Right.
It's a currency at the end of the day. Now, the only thing that's driving up demand is that there's only a finite amount of these things, and everybody's saying that they want it all of a sudden. Now, if everybody just comes out and says, you know what, there's nothing in it, or they start selling out and there's like, it's not doing anything anymore, everybody starts selling it, we're going to see a crash.
Yeah.
And then it'll start to level out. Then I'll be looking at thinking, well, is it something that I want to get into? I don't see it as an investment. It's just something that you can use basically as a currency. Wherever you're going, if you want to go around the world and use it as a currency because you can use it everywhere, you don't have to keep changing, that's a good application for this. Other than that, I don't see why I would buy it thinking I'm going to try to make money out of this.
And all the major banks are not on board at the moment.
I'm looking at, it's like buying gold. You're only buying gold because you think someone else is going to pay you more for this thing later on down the road because there's only a finite amount of it. Yeah. And you're doing the same thing with this. Basically it's...
Well, Bitcoin itself's only got 21 million out there. There's lots of people mining for it in certain countries that are just going crazy to get them to mine it. And it will be the future, I think. But today, I think it's just exploded into a bubble.
Maybe a little bit too far. But it may not have done it. At the same point, it may not have done. We don't know exactly where it is. All we're saying is that stay calm, relax, because this is not necessarily an investment opportunity that's...
Well, there's people out there.
People have made money. I'm not saying
within a week. They've made a lot of money this year. It's gone up like thousands %. But some people have invested a week ago at nearly $20,000 US, and today it's worth 15. Not going to be happy. But it may shoot past that in another week. I don't know, but it's very volatile. If you've got the patience for this, or you can relax and just switch off the screens, because if you can do that, it's great. But me, I like to see something is making something in it.
At the end of the day, how do you value anything, right? How do you value anything? It's only what someone else will pay for it.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Now, if someone says they'll pay this, they'll pay that, and then it goes up and up and up. But like you think of a house, it goes up because someone's like, I like this house, I want this house, I got to live somewhere, and this is the one I like. Now with this, there's just someone wants it just because they think it's going to be sold for more.
Yeah.
Whereas a house, you think, well, I want to live in this because it's prestigious, it's a nice area, all these other things that come into play, so it has more value on a broader scale. Where this, I don't see it. I understand it. I get to the point that you can use it for going around the world and all these other applications, but to the value that it's at right now, maybe not.
Yesterday I watched Coinbase. They introduced Bitcoin Cash, and it came out and it shot up within over $5,000, and then all of a sudden later on the same day they got halted trading because it was they took it off because it was insider trading going on, and now I'm looking at it and it's gone down $1,000 or $2 in a day. You're just thinking, I don't know. Is there possibilities? There's lots of possibilities there. I mean, I'm looking at BCH now, right? One of the top 5 cryptocurrencies. It's down 47.29% this morning. I'm just looking at my screen now and looking at that and thinking, wow.
But how do you know if that's undervalued or overvalued?
That's right.
How do you gauge that?
They got no track record, no history, nothing.
There's no financials, there's nothing. No. There's nothing to it. There's no GDP behind it. Nothing.
And you know what? I'm quite prepared to take criticism and say I'm a little bit older, haven't seen these things before, but
tell us how you're valuing it.
Yeah, tell us how you're valuing it, because obviously we're missing
not figuring something out.
No,
right?
Well, I'm on Coinbase. I'm watching cryptocurrencies every day, and I can't see where the value's coming from. Maybe I'm just too old for this, but I want to be honest with you. Give us a comment. Tell us how you see it. If you're 16 or 14 and you see the way forward, fantastic. Tell us, because we'd all like to know and we can pass on your messages.
Because I'm guessing, based on it, what people are really thinking is that if everybody's getting it, if everybody has a part of Bitcoin, that it's going to be so high because there's a finite amount that they have to divide it up to smaller and smaller amounts, and then that pushes up the overall amount of it, is what I'm guessing. Well, but now, how do you know exactly how far that's going to go when you've got all these other currencies as well out there? And if someone can just come out with a new coin.
Yeah, and Bitcoin's been hacked. There's over 1,000 cryptocurrencies out there in the world. China's banned it. And you think to yourself,
they just make a new one if it's one. Oh, that was good. Okay, let's start a new one.
And Bitcoin's been hacked again this week. I don't know.
We'll see. Let us know.
Let us know.
Subscribe.
Give us a comment and subscribe, and we'll talk soon.